The Twinkies by 3 games. Look who's rocking the Favre cutaway. Jim Tomei. A huge 3-game set here. Bottom first, Orlando Hudson facing John Danks. And Hudson, he's jogging. His 6th of the sweet season. Twins lead at 1-0. Later in the first, Jason Kubel up. Runners at the corners. Deep right center field. Both runs are going to score. Big high hop. Lets Kubel get all the way to third. Minnesota with a 3-0 lead. Top second now. Sox trailing 4-0. Paul Konerko facing Scott Baker. Konerko deep left in the gap. Thank you and drive through. Konerko's 30th homer of the season. That's 6 times in his career he's had 30. Top of the third. Sox down 4-3. Omar Vizquel, right center field. What a grab by Kubel. You got to take 2 Tylenol because that thing is sick. Total sellout. Bottom 5th now, tied 4-4. Delman Young facing Danks. Young drives it to deep left. That's gone. His 15th of the year. Now the Twins up 5-4. We go to bottom of the 8th. J.J. Hardy to Gordon Beckham. He fields. He throws to Przynski. Young going into Przynski, and what is that? I don't even know what that is. It's some sort of martial arts thing. 9th inning. Matt Capps in for the Twins facing Alexi Ramirez. Ramirez rips it to deep left. Alexi! That's a game tire. Ramirez 13th of the season. It's 5-5. We go to the 10th now. John Rauschan with runners at first and second. Ramirez singles up the middle, past a diving Hardy. Brent Lillibridge was into pinch run. He scores. White Sox now lead it. Go to the 10th. Matt Thornton facing Jim Tomei. He'll be 40 years old this month.
Deep to right, and there it goes. Oh my, oh my.
He's not the only old guy in Minnesota having fun. Twins winning. Cock movie in the NL Central. Reds leading the Cards by just 1 game from Chase Field. Top 5. Reds down 2-0. Daniel Hudson to Paul Yanish. Doubles down the left field line. Drew Stubbs comes around to score. Reds get a run on the board. Or wait a minute. Maybe they don't. Throw to third. Jerry Lane punches out Stubbs. Take another look. Stubbs rounding third, and I don't know. Did he miss it? Be a nice time to have replay, wouldn't it? Later in the inning, Hudson strikes out Brandon Phillips. D-backs up 2-0. Hudson, 7 innings pitched, 10 Ks. We go to the 6th. Scott Rowland lines a little single to right. Nick scores. Reds down 2-1. Top 7. Tied at 2 now. Yanish. And that's buried deep. Solo shot to left, his 4th of the year. Reds up 3-2. They go on to win it 6-2.
All right, so now what about the Cardinals at home with the Brewers in town? Bottom 4, Cardinals down 3-0. Albert Pujols off Dave Bush. Advantage Pujols. His 31st of the season, his 8th in 14 games, 397 for his career. Cardinals down 3-1 though. Top 7, same score, runner on first. Corey Hart up the middle. Brendan Ryan getting down and dirty to Skip Schumacher, and they turn 2. That's worth another look. Ryan with a great stop. Got to be the Sox. 6-4-3 and a top play nominee. That rhymes. Bottom 8, Cardinals down 3-2. Runner on second. Pujols, they want no part of him. So you got runners on first and second now to take their chances with Matt Holliday. And sometimes it works out. Brewers hang on to win at 3-2. Casey McGee with the big blow for them. A 2-run home run in the 3rd, so the Reds up 2 now in the Central.
John Garland. He already has 11 wins this year. That's what he had all of last year. It's only August. Bottom of the 4th. Padres up 1-0. Blake DeWitt and Will Venable. What a catch. That might make a little top plays. Great play by Venable. Next batter, Coy Hill. Coy Hill doesn't look like a Coy. Can I interest you in a bench? Garland out of the jam through 7 scoreless innings. Bottom 9th, still 1-0 Padres. Heath Bell taking on Xavier Nady, swinging 1 out. Next batter, Alfonso Soriano. Thanks for stopping by the booth. 2 outs. DeWitt, last chance for the Cubbies. Deep drive, right field. Ryan Ludwig going back into the ivy. Pulls it out of there. Padres hold on for the 1-0 win. Save for the Bell.
Top plays. Number 10, Rockies and Dodgers. Casey Blake. Yeah, it's not about him. It's about Troy Tulowitzki. Off balance across his body. Pulled the first baseman off just a little bit, but after the out was secured, Dodgers win 6-0.
You know, in baseball, they pull the string. Well, we got the World Yo-Yo Contest pulling all kinds of string. Check out Jensen Kimmett. I don't know what that is, but he's your winner.
At number 8, soccer, Dynamo Kiev, Ajax Amsterdam, Jan Vertonghen. The spinning header for the goal. And, that dude did all he could to try to stop it, but the game ended in a 1-1 draw.
Number 7, Tigers, Yankees, Johnny Damon drives it to center field. Curtis Granderson, tidy. What a neat little play. We got some great plays tonight. Yankees win it 6-2.
Number 6, Brewers and Cardinals. Corey Hart up the middle. Brendan Ryan. Wow. Artistic on the double play. Down to make the stop, and then the pitch with the glove. But the Brewers win it 3-2.
5, UEFA Champions League soccer, Sparta Prague versus MSK Zelina. Robert Jez with the free kick. And what a save by Jaromir Blazic. Zelina wins it 2-0.
Number 4, White Sox and Twins, Omar Vizquel. Known to do some things with his glove, but robbed by Jason Kubel. Had a bead on it all the way, timed the jump perfectly. We got more from this game coming up.
Nice. Number 3, Angels Red Sox, Adrian Beltre. Long drive, deep right. Torrey Hunter. Can he do it? He's got no chance, right?
See, I thought this would definitely be number 1, but
I don't see how you beat that. But what a terrific play.
we're going to find out in just a minute.
I don't know how you would beat it. A lot of wall plays tonight.
All right, number 2, White Sox and Twins. Twins radio.
Thornton rocks and delivers. Swung on it. Hit ball to right field. This ball is gone. Twins win. Twins win. A walk-off home run for big Jim Thome. And he is mobbed at home plate.
Yeah, walk-off home run that might have secured the division. That's pretty big, too.
Right, number 1, Northwood Summer League, Wisconsin Woodchucks versus Lacrosse Monday night. Brock Stassi over the wall. We got more guys going over the wall than 1961 Berlin tonight.
Dude, that was all good, except for that little move on the computer.
That's how I went. I went that fast. And here they're messing with each other, Detroit and New York. Jeremy Bonderman, first pitch of the game, hits Brett Gardner, and you got Joe Girardi and Jim Leland out there talking to Eric Cooper, who warns both teams. Now, why did this happen? Well, here's why, perhaps. End of Monday's game, Gardner taking out Carlos Guillen on the slide at second. Guillen to the DL.
They're purely an accident.
Yes. Mark Teixeira with some painkiller. With Gardner on first, takes Bonderman yard. Teixeira was 1 for 15 against Bonderman before going yard there, and it felt so good. Robinson Cano said, "Can I get some?" His 23rd, so it's 3-0. 5th time this season the Yankees have gone back-to-back. Top 4, Miguel Cabrera. He's already got 1. How about another? Also off Dustin Mosley. So that's 29 and 30. We got a 3-2 game. 8th inning, Tigers getting blown out. Chad Godin in, and the first batter he faced was Cabrera. Now, Godin said that pitch got away from him, and he's not ejected despite the previous warning, and that doesn't sit well with Jim Leland, who won't let it rest, so he'll get an early seat. Bottom 8, Derek Jeter and Enrique Gonzalez. He's not ejected either. Yankees are going to win 9-5. This is a 4-game series. This will be interesting to see on Thursday.
And it's past 19 games. So now when we say that, you know what's coming. Derek Holland called up from AAA. He gave it up. Longoria took it out. 16th of the year, raised up 2-0. Longoria 3 for 4 home run, pair doubles, and 4 RBI. Taylor Teagarden off James Shields. Rangers cut it down to just 2-1. Rays have been messing with Texas. Teagarden, one of those catwalk jobs at Tropicana Field. Shields, 2 runs, 4 hits over 7 innings. He had struggled in his 2 previous starts. Mitch Moreland at bat in an 8-4 game, 2-run shot. That'll cut it to 8-6. The Rangers keep fighting. Rafael Soriano trying to close it down, facing Teagarden. That'll help. 2 away. Next batter is Joaquin Arias. And that's not going to hurt a bit. Rays win at 8-6 to complete the sweep. They've won 5 in a row. The Rangers have had all sorts of problems with the AL East. They've been swept in the series by 4 of the 5 teams.
swept at home by the Brewers, and they got the right cat on the hill. Adam Wainwright, 5-0, an ERA under 1 in his last 6 starts against the Brewers. He's 11-0 at home. You see, he's got him and Molina are on the same page. They get Casey McGee there. They get Prince Fielder there. Top 5, Wainwright facing George Contreras with a runner on third. Swinging bunt, Wainwright cannot make the play. Lorenzo Cain scores. Wainwright, 7 innings, 7 hits, 7 Ks, 3 earned. I'm Randy Wolf. I solve problems. Albert Pujols, bottom 6. No trip to Monster Joe's truck and tow there. Whoa. A Wolf, 8 1/3, 3 hits, 1 earned. Pujols, 1 for 4. Here he comes. Trevor Hoffman, 2 on, bases loaded. Brewers up 3-2. Brendan Ryan, walk off of the. Oh, it went foul. Look at the bench. They were ready to run up there and jump up and down. Instead, it's sit down. Hoffman gets Ryan swinging on the changeup. Career save, 598.
So an opportunity for the Reds to extend their lead in the NL Central, taking on the Diamondbacks. Jim Edmonds off Rodrigo Lopez, 83-mile-per-hour changeup. Edmonds 9th of the season. Reds with a 2-1 lead. Now, Edmonds goes to Jay Bruce in the dugout and he says, right there. Now, could he be talking about this pitch? Because Bruce takes the first pitch. Perhaps he's waiting for another pitch. And he gets an 81-mile-per-hour changeup off Lopez. Bruce is 12th of the season. Chris Edmonds approaching Bruce again.
I told him just look for something up in the zone and stay through it. And he said he got a changeup too. And because he was trying to drive the ball to center field, he put a good swing on it.
Oh, that's a KG veteran. They homered off the same pitch. Reds up 3-1. We go to the 9th. Edmonds with a double down the line. This in the 9th with the game tied at 7. So Dusty Baker brings Chris Heisey in the pinch hit. Edmonds on third. He's 40 years old, just like Brett Favre, but they call on him to execute the squeeze play, and he does it. Started in place of Joey Votto, who was out with tightness in his back. Reds go on to win it, so they lead the NL Central by 3 games now.
Give us some Dodger dogs, 3 of them. Stan will take 2, I'll take 1. Stan eats a lot more than me. L.A., Colorado, both in full chase mode. Game tied at 2, bottom 6. Casey Blake can't buy a base hit in the last 6 weeks. Carlos Gonzalez making a nice catch there, but the fellow who's third in the NL batting race is down. Bruised his right knee. He's down for several minutes, held onto the ball, retired to the clubhouse for the evening. Let's go bottom 8. Matt Belisle on the mound. Scott Podsednik bunts it. Eric Young flipping it behind his back. Take another look. EY Sr. smiling somewhere. Look at what Son did there. That's a TPN, top play nominee if you're new to the program. 10th inning. Okay, the Rockies, the 2nd worst team batting average on the road. So Octavio Dotel does him a favor. He's going to throw 3 wild pitches in this inning. He walked Melvin Moore. Moore stole second, advances to third on the wild pitch, and will come home with the go-ahead run on another Dotel wild pitch. Somebody wasn't ready for prime time. Bottom 10, Houston Street, 1 on, 2 outs. Podsednik, shallow, center. Dexter Fowler can't get it. Reed Johnson going to try to score from first. Troy Tulowitzki to Miguel Olivo. You are so out, dude. Game over. Rockies win it. 3-2 final.
Josh Johnson's pretty good, but he's been struggling lately. Looking for his first win in his last 5 starts. He gets Argenis Diaz looking, Ross Ollendorf swinging, Pedro Alvarez looking. Johnson 8 innings, struck out 6, gave up just 2 earned runs. Chad Tracy had a funny moment Tuesday night. Now, he literally dives back into the dugout. You can see him take flight for cover from a foul tip. So now back to Wednesday before the game. Tracy's teammates made a joke with putting a chalk outline of his body in the dugout. Top 5, Tracy's like, laugh at this. Base hit to drive in a run. Break the tie and hopefully redeem himself. Marlins takes a 2-1 lead. Bottom 9, Pirates still down a run, 1 on, 2 out. Delwyn Young. Not going to happen. Johnson finally gets another win, and so do the Marlins. 3-2. Johnson with his 11th win of the season. Angels and Red Sox. Boston 8-0 against the Angels this season. John Lackey 2-0 in 2 starts against this former team. Alberto Callasmo with runners on the corners in the top of the 5th in a 2-2 game. That's a home run, number 9 for Callasmo. 5-2 Angels. Scott Kazmir facing Adrian Beltre with a man on and 1 gone. Number 23 for Beltre. It's 5-4 Angels. Bottom 7, Kevin Jepson and a bases-loaded jam facing J.D. Drew. That's not going to help. Victor Martinez scores. Game tied at 5. Jepson would intentionally walk J.D. Drew. Next batter is Daniel Nava. Has him in an 0-2 hole, and he hits him. David Ortiz scores. Red Sox go up 6-5. Daniel Bard now facing Meister's Turris with 2 men on, and there's Nava to make the great catch. The Red Sox 9-0 against the Angels this season. John Lackey, 7 innings of work, 10 hits, 5 earned runs. As the Red Sox do it again over the Angels. Blue Jays and A's. Rubber match for them. Top 9. Jays trailing 4-2, bases loaded. Jerry Blevins on the mound. Fred Lewis at the plate. Lyle Overbay and Dwayne Wise coming home. Just like that, it's 4-piece. Bottom 9 now. Casey Jansen pitching. Cliff Pennington reached out and got it. Here comes Steven Tollison. And it is time to bounce in Oakland as the A's take it 5-4. Just one game below 500 now, folks.
Let's go Mariners, Orioles. Hi, Buck. Bottom 1, no score, 2 on. Luke Scott. Singles. Nick Markakis and Ty Wigginton score, and the Orioles take a 2-0 lead. Top 2, 2 on. Bartender, Jack. Matt Tuiasa Sopo of Jeremy Guthrie, his 3rd of the season. Mariners up 3-2. Bottom 7, Orioles trailing 5-2. Matt Wieters homers off David Pauly, his 10th, so now it's 5-4. Bottom 9, Orioles down 6-5. Tying run on 2nd. Markakis liner off David Aardsma. He throws to 1st, and the M's hold on to win it. 6-5, your final.
Another one Wednesday in Minnesota, but good luck hitting home runs against Francisco Liriano. He hadn't allowed a home run in 95 1/3, the longest active streak in Major League Baseball. But at the top of the 2nd with the White Sox down 2-0, Andrew Jones says it's about time that ended. 17th of the year for Jones is 3-2 White Sox. Bottom 3rd, same score, 1st and 3rd. Jason Kubel down the line. Denard Span scores. Kubel tries to stretch it into a double, but Andrew Jones throws him out. Jones doing it all. Twins tie the game at 3, though. Bottom 5, Twins down 5-3. Joe Mauer, his first career home run at Target Field. They've been waiting for this in Minnesota. Had 28 homers last year, but the new park has shut his power off because the alleys are so deep. Barely clears the fence there. Mauer's 8th of the year. Twins cut the lead to 5-4. He did have 4 hits and a pair of RBI, hitting .446 since the All-Star break. Delman Young helping out. Michael Kadire scores. That ties the game at 5. Next batter, Danny Valencia over at Alexi Ramirez. Alexi! No, not exactly perfect there. Jim Thome safe at home, and Oz watches the Twins retake the lead 6-5. Top 9, White Sox down 7-6. Runner at 2nd, Alex Rios. Can't get the runner home. Twins hang on to win it. Minnesota's won 9 straight.
We set him up, only to have the Nats knock him down. Brian Zimmerman, RBI single, scores Willie Harris. Nationals up 2-0. 2 on, top 4, same score. Hudson gets Harris, 4-6-3. Hudson, 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned. Bottom 4, 2-1. Runner on 3rd, Alex Gonzalez. Shallow fly, and we got guys not communicating. Boy, there's a surprise. Men not communicating. Brian McCann scores, game tied. Bottom 7, bases loaded, same score. Levon Hernandez gets Jason Hayward. And look at Levon. Nice beard. All right, bottom 9, runners on 1st and 2nd. 3-0 count. Hayward 0-4 at this point. Tyler Clippard, the pitcher. Hayward said it wasn't the greatest pitch to hit. He placed it. The Braves walk off with the win as Ankiel scores. 10th walk-off win. Top 10, here we go. At 10, you know who that is, Stan, right here? Georgia coach. That's the Georgia coach. Mark Richt. Coach. That's the way to get the fellas to buy in. You do something like that.
At number 9, Marlins and Pirates, Gabby Sanchez. Pedro Alvarez spinning and winning. Look at the footwork. I mean, he's nearly at 2nd base, and he was playing 3rd. Marlins win at 3-2.
Mark at 8, dude. Packers practice. Story not involving Brett Favre. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, that's tighter than a Hitchcock movie. The throw, not the dance.
Number 7, Rockies and Dodgers. Casey Blake, that's well hit. Carlos Gonzalez, that's well played. That's why they call it the warning track. Gonzalez found out about that. He was okay, though. Walked off on his own. More from this game coming up.
At 6, Mariners, Orioles. Matt Tuiasosopo got some. Got some if you need it. Need a home run and the Mariners win.
Number 5, same game. Russell Branyan. Josh Bell coming on barehanded and in time. Anybody can do it with a glove. The Mariners win the game 6-5.
I took the even stand because I saw play 4. There were 2 plays, and frankly, I like the exposure and need the practice. Raul Ibanez out there, and Ross Glow to Joe Blanton there. Carl?
Well, the last half inning ends with Aubrey Huff making a great defensive play, and now Ross Glow matches him at first base.
That's kind of what I said.
So a lot of Brett Favre, a lot of Neil in the show. Angels and Red Sox at number 3. The Red Sox up 6-5. Meister is Turris with a little blooper. Daniel Nava charges and makes the catch. We're going to have to get some grass stains out of that jersey, but he made it work.
Rockies, Dodgers, somebody don't want to get sent that down to AAA, and that somebody is Eric Young Jr. That is cool. Behind the back, getting Scott Podsednik. The Rockies would win this thing in extras.
And at number 1, Wednesday's best play, Mike Lowell down the third baseline. 3 Angels coming to get it. Third baseman Alberto Callaspo makes the over-the-shoulder basket catch. Woo! And that's the number 1 play from Wednesday. Red Sox win it, though, 7-5.